Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you again from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I got another powerful message for you. Are you ready? This one is called Hustle Harder. Woo! Woo! Hustle harder. I'm talking about hustle means to be active, to be busy. Right now, I want to distinguish that for a second because you can be busy but not making much progress. You want to be a person who's hustling harder and who's making progress. You don't want to do a bunch of things and not be making any progress because that's like running in place. That's like a hamster on the wheel, just running in place. You want to make progress in what it is that you're doing so that every time you complete a project, every time you exercise, every time you change your eating habits, every time you do something, you want it to make progress. You don't want to be in a standstill. Right? Every time you pay off some debt, you don't want to just pay interest, right? You want to pay the principal to pay it off. Drop that balance down so you can have a zero balance at some point in time, right? And I'm talking about hustling harder, right? I love the hustle. I love to start things from scratch and put my energy into it and see it go from nothing to something. Woo! Because guess what? Can't nobody control your destiny. Can't nobody control you. When you start from the bottom, when you create something by yourself or with a team of people, right? But you're in charge of it. So nobody can say to you, oh, you can't go this direction, or you can't go that direction, or you can't advertise it here, or you can't market it here, or you can't sell it this way, or you can't do it that way. Same thing like owning a house. Why owning a house is important because many times if you rent a place, the landlord want to tell you where you can paint, where you can hang a picture, blah, 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 blah. When you own your own stuff, can't nobody tell you when you should paint, when you should hang a picture, how you should, put the landscaping in front of the house. You create your own destiny. You create your own path. You create around you what it is that you want your world to look like. And when I'm talking about hustling harder is write down your goals, write down your dreams, write down your vision, and put all your energy into it every single day. Every single day. And you hustle towards it. You run towards it. You work towards it. See, when you talking on the phone with your girlfriend, hey girl, what you doing today? Yeah, I'm about to go to the movies. Somebody's working. Somebody's grinding. Somebody in your field is doing what you should be doing. But you're laxing. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have any relaxed time. You got to have balance. Right? There's a time to work, there's a time to relax. There's a time to sow, there's a time to reap. But I want you to understand that you're not excluding the work part and just relaxing and fun part, but you got a dream. No. If you got a dream, then you got to have more work than relax time. Because if you don't have that grind time, that work time, guess what? Your relaxed time could be leading you into poverty. The scripture says, look at the person who loves sleep. They will always be in want and they will always be in need. Woo! If that's not enough to get you motivated, then I don't know what is. When you love to relax too much, when you love to sleep too much, those minutes, those seconds, those hours that you could have been grinding, that you could have been working towards your vision, that you could have been working towards your dream, are put on the back burner. And you'll never get those 24 hours back again. Don't you understand that? You'll never get these 24 hours that you have right now again in your life. So you got to make them count. You got to run after your dream with tenacity. You got to go for it with everything you got. Because guess what? If you're not working towards it, nobody's going to push you to make it happen. Nobody's going to open up the sky and give you your dream. You got to fight for what you want. Are you ready to fight for what you want? How bad do you want it? Do you want to fight for what you want? Or do you want to sit down and go to sleep and dream that it will happen? Guess what? When you come from that dream, you got to get up and make it happen. Right? You got to get up and put your energy into it. You got to hustle harder. Right? Instead of you running 2 laps, say you're trying to get on the basketball team. Instead of you running 2 laps a day or 2 miles a day, why don't you run 4? Build yourself up to it. You got to do more than what your competition will do. You got to do more than what you used to do. See, instead of just trying to be good, why don't you try to be great? Instead of you trying to be average, why don't you try to be the best that you possibly can be in whatever field that you're in? Because that's the only way to distinguish yourself. You can't remember who won second place in the track meet with Usain Bolt, but you do know Usain Bolt won first place. You do know Gabby Douglas won the gold medal in the Olympics, but you don't know who came in second place. You do know Michael Jordan, when the Bulls played, he won MVP every championship they played in. And every time he went to a championship, they won. But you don't know all the teams who lost to him. So maybe some of you do know that because you're really fanatics like that. But what I'm trying to say is, for the most part, nobody remembers second place. Nobody remembers third place. People remember who came in number one. People remember who did the best. And what I'm trying to say to you is, don't strive for average. Don't strive for good. Don't strive for even great. Strive for the best. Hustle harder. Hustle harder. This is your man, Mike Bowens. Hustling harder. And until next time, be blessed.